Hello, everyone. Today, I learnt a very important lesson about owning up to your mistakes. Christmas is a very exciting time, but it's also a very busy time, especially on Sodor. And when you're rushing, accidents are more likely to happen. That's what happened to Cranky when he dropped a crate. Cranky didn't want to get into trouble, so he hid the crate instead of telling anyone. This led to confusion and delay. Cranky spent the day worrying about his mistake. But luckily, nothing in the crate was actually broken. Cranky realized he should have owned up to his mistake instead of trying to hide it. Being honest and admitting when you've made a mistake is the best thing to do. That's why it's always best to own up to your mistakes. Hello, everyone. Today, I learnt a very important lesson about being responsible. When the Fat Controller made James and me responsible for taking everyone to the dry-off football match, he asked us to work together. But then, we got into a silly argument over which team was the best, the Reds or the Blues. James and I were so busy hurrying to the match, we forgot about the important jobs the Fat Controller had given us. Then there was trouble. The football match hadn't started. James hadn't picked up the Barrow team, and I hadn't picked up the referee. Luckily, Percy saved the day. He brought both the team and the referee to the football ground. James and I realized the important thing wasn't which team was best, it was making sure everyone got to the match on time. That's why, when you're given a job to do, it's important to take responsibility for doing it properly. Hello, everyone. Today, I learnt a very important lesson about making sure you tell someone when you're going somewhere. When Hero had an accident and needed new parts, I decided to help find him some. I thought if I went back to the woods where I first met Hero, I may find some of his old parts. But I didn't tell anyone where I was going. Then there was trouble. The old rails had given way, and I got stuck in the mud, and no one knew where I was to come and help me. I tried to call for help, but no one could hear me. Luckily, Harold saw my steam, and soon my friends came to rescue me. I realized that because I hadn't told anyone where I was going, no one knew where I was. I was very lucky that Harold saw me. That's why it's always important to tell someone where you are going. Hello, everyone. Today, I learnt a very important lesson about being honest. When I caused an accident at Brendam Docks, I didn't want to get into trouble. So I blamed an engine called Jeffrey. But Jeffrey didn't exist. I'd made him up so he could take the blame for causing the accident instead of me. But that made the problem even worse, because everyone wanted to meet Jeffrey. So I hid in a tunnel and pretended to be Jeffrey. Then there was trouble. Spencer came rushing into the tunnel and nearly crashed into me. Lying about my accident had made things worse. The Fat Controller told me that everyone makes mistakes, but that it's important to tell the truth and own up to them. That's why being honest is the right thing to do. Hello, everyone. Today, I learnt a very important lesson about everyone being useful. When the Thin Controller said that his bicycle's 2 wheels were best, we all disagreed. We all thought we had the best number of wheels. Bertie thought his 4 wheels were best. I thought my 6 wheels were best. Spencer had 20 wheels. But he ran into trouble when he tried to take the Duke and Duchess to Callan Castle. I tried to help, but the track was blocked. So Bertie came to the rescue. But one of Bertie's 4 wheels burst a tyre. And so Harold quickly flew the Duke and Duchess to the castle. This proved it didn't matter how many wheels we have. We could each help the Duke and Duchess on their journey. Everyone has a strength and can be really useful. We just need to find that special thing we're good at.